So happy solar return to the father who disciplined the government. We share the same birthday. And fun fact about my name is Erica, also spelled as Erica. Sounds the same, right? But I like to spell it this way because people from Brooklyn say my name this way, and it sounds really cool. Erica, not Erica, like people from DC. And I like the way people from Brooklyn say my name, like my godmother, Charlotte. And I dislike the way my ex says my name, or people in DC, they put 2 R's with my name, like Erica. So this is a new era. It's about manifesting the changes we need to be in the world. First, starting with love for yourself, love for nature, and love for others. I wanted to show appreciation to these artists, but I do not trust the record labels. Approximately 600 musicians signed an open letter on Thursday that called on other artists to join them in boycotting Israel and standing in solidarity with the Palestinians. I want to join their efforts in boycotting all record labels who fund Zionist institutions. There has been an ongoing intentional divide of Jews and blacks, mostly to keep us from connecting the dots of history and realizing that the colonized modern-day Jews are not the authentic Jews. With the help of those who plagiarized Africa's history, the fake Jews re-narrated the lessons of our ancestors, which were left in papyrus papers, tombs, and art of Isis, Ra, El, Ethiopia, stand for MAAT, which is for justice against the Antichrist, against those who oppose Krishna, the anti-blacks, anti-people of color. To keep the truth from getting out, the Jews have used music and entertainment to try to control Africa's voice and minds through the TelLIEvision, which tell lies to your vision, brainwashing and dividing the black family. Thankfully, artists like Lupe Fiasco has been bold enough to speak out with tweets like, "How about you and your ADL minions set up some executive ethics seminars for these thieves and liars and crooks defaming artists?" You can check out the rest of this article on The Observer. It's called The Music Industry's Long History of Dividing Blacks and Jews. In mid-December, the rapper shared a single called Nerd, which lit up the music community for this particular eyebrow-raising line. Artists getting robbed for their publishing by dirty Jewish execs who thinks that it's elms from the covenant. Many fake Jews are trying to hide their fraudulent history by operating as subsidiary companies. For example, Sony and Warner Brothers and RCA are all subsidiaries of BMI. Many of these labels fund or support in some way defrauding artists. O'Shea, also known as Ice Cube, threatens in his lyrics, "Let a Jew break up my crew." Well, Ice, we family, so I call on you to help raise awareness for fans to buy directly from artists. Research to see if the artist owns his music. Remember, just because the music is on the artist's site doesn't mean that they own the rights to the song. To include songwriters, for example, Babyface owns Babyface record label. However, the lyrics he wrote for Faith Evans' song Kissing You funds the same record labels who encourage coon, and I quote, coon song sheet music and illustrated covers, proliferated defamatory images of blacks in barely coded slanderous lyrics. For example, the N-word and associated inferences were dispatched in words like mammy, honey boy, pickaninny, or pickaninga, which is where picnic came from, chocolate, watermelon, possum, and other obvious, most prevalent words to include coon. You can go to read the rest of the article about how Jewish record label owners would often take advantage of black artists with little music business acumens, paying them nothing for their work and churning out poorly recorded race recordings by paying the performer in a bottle of booze even. And the Jewish underworld largely controlled the jazz scene with the intention of segregating. Jewish gangsters frequented nightclubs. In fact, Jewish underworld figures own many night spots and speakeasies. In New York, Dutch Schultz owned the Embassy Club. Charlie King Solomon owned Boston's Coconut Grove, writes Robert Rockaway. In New York, Longley Zillman owned the Blue Mirror and the Casablanca Club. Boo Boo Hoff owned the Piccadilly Cafe in Philadelphia. Detroit's Jewish Purple Gang owned Luigi's Cafe, one of the city's most opulent clubs. Jewish singers and comedians such as Al Johnson, Eddie Cantor, Fanny Brice, and Tucker played in the mob's clubs. The article goes on to talk about George Clinton being defrauded of the publishing rights to his most classical songs. This is not to call a division between us, but to call destruction against those who are involved in dividing us, dividing our land, dividing our history, and our connection, which we share through music. Music, drum, and dance is the heartbeat of Africa. It is the way we communicate without words. Do not let these people continue to brainwash you to misuse the way we are all connected. Here's proof. I bet you can name these tunes without even hearing the words. How often do you mumble a song? Have you played that game before? I play it with my daughter and we hum a song and the other person guesses it. Kaya, go for it. Hum a song that I can guess. A song I can guess, Kaya. I'm trying to show an example here. Come closer. So let's play. I want you to be happier, right? So without my daughter even saying the words to the song, she can hum it. And I can understand her because we have that connection. So name that tune. For this virtual boycott, I have listed samples of each song. When you guess it, go to the artist's site, show them some love. Make sure it is the artist's site so that the funds are paid directly to the artist. Please help us to boycott these record labels by going directly to the artist's platform as opposed to their record labels. National Kissing Day is on June 22nd. It is all about showing love and improving your health. That's right. Kissing is actually good for you. Kissing relieves stress, it burns calories, and benefits your immune system. With so many perks, can't imagine why anybody or anyone wouldn't want to celebrate. So pucker up. Daily hugs and kisses on the forehead of your child can boost your child's mood and self-esteem and show a sense of compassion. Once upon a time, Catholic churches outlawed kissing. The Pope Clement V forbid holy kissing in fear that it would lead to other unholy acts. So we want to rectify that. So today I want to show some appreciation for these artists so I'm calling this game Love and War. How do you like it, Kaya? What do you think? I'm calling this game Love and War. Name that tune. Because J.J. Rollins, he really put a lot of people in check. Like, J.J. Rollins disciplined the government. He used a lot of violent tactics, which were beneficial. But I want to use this opportunity to have a peaceful war by a peaceful boycott. Just by withdrawing your funds from those who support Zionist Institutions.
Oxygen levels stable.
You're hurt. I'm lost. Tell me, what are we gonna do? Please come back and kiss away the pain.
I love it when she put them pretty lips on me.
Oxygen levels stable.